Tell me again. How was your moment of fame? Really? Do I get royalties? Yay! We'll go to Vegas together.
Hey! Welcome to another episode of we don't have an episode here. It's just okay. Dr. Paul here. We've got an interesting rash I wanted you to see. And also it's sort of a diagnostic dilemma. Is this an allergic reaction or not? All right. I'm gonna wash my hands here. So for our viewers, Mom has amazing English, but she didn't want to use her English because she said it wasn't good. So I'm going to do the talking, which is too bad because your English was amazing. All right. So this young lady is 4 months old, right?
Yes.
Yep, 4 months old, and had bronchiolitis, which was a viral respiratory thing. A lot of coughing and wheezing, and that's an illness that lasts a long time, and it did. This was all of May and was starting to clear up. We still had a tiny bit of congestion when 3 days ago a fever developed, and the fever was up to 102 point something. 0.7. And went to an emergency, pediatric emergency or urgent care, diagnosed with a bilateral ear infection, both ears being infected, and put on amoxicillin. And then the next day, so 2 days ago, the fever started breaking and then developed a rash. It was just a tiny bit at first, and then it spread. So we're gonna just go look at that rash. Hi, what you doing? What you doing? You gonna give us a smile? You gonna give us a smile? I know you can do it. I know you can do it. There it is. That's a hard one to get a smile. But you can see this is a faint, slightly raised pink rash that it's interesting. If I push on it, you will notice that it disappears. And when I let go, pop, it comes back. That is very characteristic of a viral rash, a viral exanthem. Now the concern we have here is that this young lady's been, she's still smiling sorta. She's so cute, she's so cute. Got a little bit on the face, but it's mostly on the trunk and a little bit down onto the legs. What you doing? Oh, what you doing? There you are. You wanted to go to talk? You want to talk? Yeah. She's been on amoxicillin, which is an antibiotic for her ear infection. Yes, you have. For the 2.5 days or so. Mom called advice yesterday and was given the advice, stop the amoxicillin, this might be an allergic reaction, which is certainly possible. Anytime you have a new rash while on an antibiotic, you should call your provider, probably stop it until you're sure it's not allergic. So the question for us today, the diagnostic dilemma for you is this an allergic reaction to amoxicillin? Well, in my crystal ball, I would tell you probably not. Why am I not 100% sure? Well, allergic reactions can come in many forms. It usually is that classic raised irregular border hives, what you call, or target lesions, which will show you some descriptions and links to other videos that show classic hives. This is more of that very faint kind of spotty blanching rash, not hives at all. The other thing that makes me feel pretty sure that this is not hives is that I'm almost certain it's roseola. Now, roseola is a common childhood illness caused by a herpes virus. It's not the kind of herpes that we worry about. It's not that kind. It's a different herpes 6, not 1 or 2. And the classic story is a 6-month-old, and we're not quite 6 months, I know, but you're precocious. You're precocious. You just want to get things done fast. That's right. That's right. Yeah, we'll get things done fast. So, typically 6 months to 3 years of age, you have a fever for a day or two, the fever breaks, and boom, you get the rash. It's almost like classic. You see that, it's roseola. So I was talking with Mom, We're gonna put possible allergic reaction in the chart just in case, because we did have a rash while on an antibiotic. But Mom has another young child at home who, if this was roseola, good chance that child's gonna get the same story. So a fever, and then the fever breaks and you get the rash. And if that happens, then I am positive 100% this is roseola. All right, so there you have it, folks. The other thing about roseola is kids are pretty happy. They're usually not that sick, and they get better within a day or two. So,
Sounds good.
or 3 or 4, but okay. You guys, thanks for watching. A big thumbs up for lovely mom and baby willing to share their stories so that you can learn what to watch out for when you're worried about allergies, when you're worried about rashes, and in a little baby, roseola possibly. Thanks for watching.